Like, I want to do it.
I'm like,
Not yet.
You should, yeah. And they're like, no, I can do it. I'm like, no, you shouldn't. No?
Screw the hair, I don't care now. Like, the hair transplant in Turkey when it gets out.
Yeah.
No, the nice one. And the only time I get jealous is if they go out because I just want to hang out with them. Even
Like
it's
a training.
No, I'm joking. He's like, how do you think about it?
How do you build your fighters?
It's a secret he'll never tell.
Okay,
XOXO.
Fight. How are you feeling for that?
I just feel really excited. I haven't had an international opponent apart from Petchonpu in Thailand. I haven't had an international opponent for like a year, so really looking forward to her different style, and the fact she's like Swedish National Champion makes it makes it going to be a great fight. So, yeah.
Did you ever feel nervous for her?
I used to, but you know, I've got belief in Alex now, so really confident. So not really.
Is that bad that like every time you fight, it's like we kind of know you're gonna win. Like we just know, like that's how much we like believe in you. We're just like, yeah, it's just gonna be another win. I don't know how to. I don't know how to explain it. But you know what I mean, right?
People watch me fight. Yeah, they just enjoy it the way that I enjoy it. Yeah. So if I'm not looking tired and haggard, I'm having a great time, and everyone then is confident in that as well.
Is there anything different you're working on for your upcoming fight?
Not really. Yeah. I'd say, you know, we watched the opponent, but we fought girls with similar styles.
What is her style?
No, we've got decent shots. She likes to kind of flurry shots and, you know, looking for elbows and knees, keep marching people down.
James just kind of trains me all the time for everything.
But we know a lot of people, that's their game plan when they try to fight Alex, so, you know, that's what we work on, because obviously that's what I'd be telling them to do as well.
Yeah. What obstacles do you face during fight camp?
I get like some skin infections from overtraining, things like just because my hair's wet all the time. So my hair, I shower like 3 times a day. Yeah, my hair is always wet. Glitching, everything. My hair's pulled out. I mean, a lot of women obviously struggle with the same things.
Literally, that's what
but I just think like, I screw the hair. I don't care now. Like I'll get a hair transplant in Turkey when it gets out. But just things like that. Like scalp's always soggy. Then sometimes I haven't had any issues this fight camp. It's been amazing.
No, that's why I asked, because I actually have the same issue, and you know that. That's why I'm just like, I wear a hoodie during coaching. Yeah, because I'm just like, I can't have people like rubbing onto my skin. Like, how do you teach yourself to stay calm and listen to your corner during an intense fight? Because I know there's like a lot of people that just black out and do whatever.
I'm so used to James's voice that when I'm in the ring and I hear everything he says, it's so normal. It's so calming.
We're husband and wife, but we've got a relationship where we can kind of talk a lot. So if she's got any issues or anything, we kind of talk through them already.
And calmness comes with confidence.
On her first fight, she wasn't as calm. You know, she was
really. What was you like? Like your first interclub, you mean, or first fight?
Like interclubs and stuff. Like it wasn't just like. But now she's perfect.
Just
it takes
practice.
Just experience. Calmness now.
And we just started dating then, so I wasn't that used to it.
How many interclubs did you do before you went like pro?
5 interclubs, and then I had 3 amateurs pre-COVID, and then post-COVID I started my pro career.
What advice would you give to people who are scared to fight but wants to fight?
It's that you need to get yourself confidence. The way you're going to get that is by training and know that you've got the work in. Otherwise, you're always going to be scared. You know,
put you in for a fight now when you haven't got that training behind you. You're obviously still going to be scared, right? Yeah. But if you train consistently for a few months and build yourself up to being ready, then you can go for that fight and you won't be as scared.
How does the family feel about you doing a brutal sport?
My mum's my biggest fan.
Yeah, mum.
Really?
She absolutely loves it.
She's the one that got you into karate.
I think she has that same feeling that you have now. That when she sees me go, she just lets me go. Like she doesn't have that stress anymore. When I was a kid and I did karate, she used to always come and watch us. So it's just like she's used to it.
Did you compete when you did karate?
Up until the age of 18, I was on a junior GB squad. So and then I went to uni. And then dropped off the face of the earth, came back as an adult to start Muay Thai, and then met James.
Yeah, I did Taekwondo as a kid, and then I quit because I was being a bratty teenager. And they kept saying, it's just one more belt, Kim. And I was like, no, I don't want to. I was like that. So I was just like, okay. Now I regret it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I wish I just got my black. Do you regret it not getting your black belt?
Not at all.
Really?
No, I just feel like every path has led you to where you are now.
True.
So if I had continued with that path, then I wouldn't be here now. So I'm glad that I did everything that I had done.
How hard was it to stay disciplined during fight camp and say no to going out with friends and stuff?
I'm a bit of a home bird. People I want to hang out with as well, the people from the gym, because they're my best friends.
You see them all the time, so you come so close to them.
And the only time I get jealous is if they go out, because I just want to hang out with them even more, even though I see them every day.
Yeah.
So I know that as soon as my fights are over, then I can go and enjoy my time with them. But none of us really go out drinking that much, so I'm really not missing out on anything. I don't get FOMO. It's easy to stay at home with my dog and go to bed early.
That's like me. Like, I just like staying at home, and then when my friends ask me, I'm like, I can't be bothered. Like, I really can't be bothered. So I tell them, like, I'll just come to Muay Thai. I just ask my friend, I'm like, come to Muay Thai class, and then we can chill and catch up there.
Yeah,
literally. So what made you build a fighter gym that caters to all rather than a commercial gym? And did you expect to have this type of gym?
I had a vision, obviously, from the start when I first got into Muay Thai, that was the reason, because I did want to kind of make a living from it.
Yeah.
It's the goal in the back of the mind to learn so I could teach as well. You know?
Yeah.
We started doing, like, we were trained in the park.
Yeah.
And there were 4 classes a week, and now there are like 35.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
We trained in the park for some of your fights.
We literally were on tarmac in trainers. We had no gym really to go to. Now JTT is like a whole entity.
Yeah. We've got a good mix of beginners and, a lot of beginners, a lot of people that just come because they just enjoy training. It's nice to have a mix of just have a bit more fun.
Happy people.
Well.
Exactly.
Not just so serious all the time.
Yeah. How is your gym different to other gyms out there?
A lot friendlier, I think.
Yeah.
I think because we cater to so many different things, we have so many beginners classes, all levels, benches. It suits so many different people.
It's true.
And then, like, sometimes I'll come to some of the classes and I think, oh my God, I've never seen them here. But they've been coming to like loads of other classes, and we've got such a female heavy
gym. And that's what I love. I love that.
Yeah. And they're not even like horrible women.
Yeah.
Everyone comes in, they're like, how was your class? Did you enjoy it? And then they all start like doubling up on their classes and egging each other on to do more and more. Which is just so nice to see.
I don't know if other gyms are like that.
No,
that's what
I think what we tried to create is that, good, like, equal men and women that respect each other, and it's just nice. Like, as friends as well. That's all it is. Like, we're everyone's friends, like men.
Some gyms can be super, super close, tight knit.
Yeah.
We're basically the opposite. We're super open.
Yeah.
So like anyone can join and anyone can make friends with anyone.
Yeah.
As soon as I joined, like, everyone was so nice. Everyone was so friendly, and I felt so like comfortable. And I was like, oh,
cute.
Yeah.
No, and always make sure the fighters are the same kind of people as well.
Yeah.
You don't want one kind of bad egg ruin it,
Yeah.
They're better than everyone else.
So what if you do have someone like that? Have you ever
I don't
had
really
someone?
attract people like that.
No, I don't.
They just know the vibe.
I don't think they'd want to come back.
Yeah, no. I feel like you guys are, the Miyagi from Karate Kid, but you guys haven't watched Karate Kid, have you?
I have.
I watched it in, though.
Yeah, a long time.
Okay, but basically they were like the good gym, right? And then I was saying Cobra Kai's
the mean gym.
Yeah, the mean gym.
Who's the mean gym?
Yeah.
No, the nice one.
How do you build your fighters, and what are the most important skills to have as a fighter?
It's a secret he'll never tell.
XOXO.
I don't think you can build people in a sense as well. I think they've got to kind of come to you and want to do it.
Do they need that mentality?
Yeah, like, I've tried to push people before in the past, especially when I first come here and started training. I had some good, like, people that were picking up really fast, and I had a lot of time back then as well, and I used to give them like free sessions and training.
Yeah. Oh.
But then they'd always like crumble, like, before, like, wouldn't even get to the fight, they'd be the nerves or their confidence.
Really?
So I just think some people just
they just need that mindset.
They need to change something in their mind. So, and then you've got people that are way less, skilled, talented,
but they have that mentality. They're like, I want to do it.
Like,
not yet.
You should, and they're like, no, I can do it. I'm like, no, you shouldn't, no. And they get upset because, you don't want to bring someone's confidence down at the same time.
Yeah.
Because, it's not fair on them. And at the same
so
time,
would you say to them? How do you advise them? What would you say if they're not ready?
Keep doing interclubs. keep doing interclubs, and then
keep doing interclubs for 10 years.
Yeah, well, if that's how long it takes, until you're at a stage where you can. Because I think some people get thrown in the deep end a little bit, and I was a little bit guilty of that. Like at the beginning, I had 2 fighters that were really good as well. And they've gone on to do good things anyway.
Yeah.
But I put them in fights that, against what they like having their second fight against someone who's had 10 fights, for example, and someone who's having their first fight against 5 fights.
Oh, okay.
And like I watched, and they all had close fights with their opponents, and done really well. But that little bit of experience we kind of gave away, cost us fights. Now I'm like, well, it's got to be kind of more even.
Yeah, exactly.
And the thing is, we don't have a show that we can pick fighters. So I think gyms like us need to make sure that we're ready. And when we're going in fighting on someone on their shows and things, we need to be like, know that the promoter, especially if they're their coach as well, they're gonna kind of look after their own, which is fair enough. Because I'd do the same.
So it was a lot of like trial and error with like coaching, like learning.
Yeah, you got to learn like what fights to put people in, and obviously you can't hold people back too much. But sometimes it's good for them to go in for a hard fight that they might not win. You don't want to keep putting people in fights that they're going to win all the time. Yeah. Again, there's being smart about it as well.
What are the top 3 things that has helped you build a successful gym and have a very high win rate? 95% just win. It's just like win after win.
There's been a few. I think we've lost more lately, but the losses have been against like top Glory World champions, like
they were big
current Lupini champions. One in China for the W. So they are against high, and fights like that, there's so many small margins. You can't really always win fights like that. So credit to the guys as well, like the way they train. I'm a bit hard on them sometimes, I'm training them, a lot.
I don't think there is like a secret behind it, because like James said, it's just consistency, and that mentality comes with it.
A bit of knowledge as well, especially with some of the people around us that we've had in the past. As fighters and stuff, and
then we rub off on each other.
You see different gyms, like they do different things, like the way they punch, the way they move, the way they.
It's so different. Everyone has a different style.
So we kind of got. I wouldn't say we've got a particular style, because
everyone is different. Everyone fights so differently as well.
That's what I was always saying.
K1, Alex,
Callum is a Muay Thai. I'm a female
Muay Thai fighter, but they've all got good technique. They all can throw high kicks, low kicks, and do punch well, and so
Callum's clinching. Crazy. What is your Muay Thai style?
I'm female.
Okay. What was yours?
Probably a bit female as well.
I feel like you just basically did everything now. You came forward and clinched, but then you're also one of the trickiest people to get into. So that's why I think you know how to interpret people's styles very well, because you were very good at all of them. That you helped Callum with his clinch, you know exactly what he needs to do. You help me with my femur, you know exactly what I need to do. And you're good at like elevating everyone's positives in their fight game. It's really unique.
Like making it even better.
I hate sparring him.
Really, why?
Can't touch him.
Oh, okay.
You just can't touch him.
No, I get you. But what are the dynamics like training as husband and wife / coach and student?
I'd like to say it's very intense, because it's from the moment I wake up in the morning, he is my coach.
Yeah.
From the moment I go to bed at night, he is my coach.
Like you're just always talking about it.
Basically.
We talk about it a lot, but I think we do have a good relationship outside the gym.
We have a lot of respect for each other. We are proud of each other. We're happy with what each other does. But I'm very used to it now, and we enjoy our relationship. Doing this together is how we want to spend our time together.
I can't imagine just kind of sitting there.
Like we don't go out for dinner. Like we might go out for dinner once in a blue moon. And we don't go out for drinks together. We don't it feels alien to us if me and James sat in a pub.
We like kind of.
We like hanging out with our friends.
You guys do you prefer traveling?
We don't do anything.
You guys do travel,
loads of countries.
Maybe just in England, because we're training all the time in England.
That's you're making out like
Yeah.
No, sorry. Yeah, we do have fun.
No, you guys do. No, I remember when you went to Thailand in December.
Yeah.
You was like, you're going to be there same time as me, and you're like, oh yeah, come, we're having our honeymoon. I was like, you're having your honeymoon? I'm like, I'm not coming then. I'm not fucking what?
Simone came there.
Yeah.
And I had a fight.
I remember that fight. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, how did they ask you about that fight?
Every gym we went to were like,
they saw you train.
Trying to get on back on one Lupini.
On a week's notice.
But we went to loads of gyms. We originally said we weren't going to fight out there. We were just going to chill. But then
relax, yeah.
We went to a gym
with Nongbi in
my old trainer, Nongbi, and they said, "Oh, do you want to fight?" And I said, "All right." And then they said, "Oh, like, you know," I said, "Oh, because usually in Thailand sometimes it's an easy fight." All right, an easy one. They went, "Yeah." And then it was like,
the Southern Area champion in Thailand.
She's like number 4
in the world.
That's crazy.
A couple of weight classes low, but she's she just beat a good fighter as well. Like, it's a good style for you. She's a female as well, so it's hard to. You haven't fought many good female style fighters, and it's good.
I remember on your story, and you mentioned in Iman Barlow's seminar how, like, straight after the fight, you get like critiqued on the fight you just had. Yeah. How does this make you feel, and what are both of your like thought process during that?
After I win, I am very self-critical. Like, everything runs through my head after my fight. I just get ready to be better. Mm-hmm. So no matter how I've won, what I've done, in my head, I'm like, I want to be even better. Yeah. And he's thinking exactly the same thing. Yeah.
Because it's fresh as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you've seen the mistakes of stuff, and so it's good to talk about it straight away, which is kind of can kill the mood a little bit.
It's bittersweet.
But at the same time, because it's so fresh and we're ready, because we're fighting next, we're looking to the next one now. Mm-hmm. We're thinking about things that we can improve on. So
yeah, straight away.
Yeah.
Do you guys watch like Friends or Modern Family?
He doesn't. He absolutely hates it. He tolerates it while I watch it.
Would you watch then?
Serial killer.
Okay, because then this question doesn't work.
I know your question, and I have an answer to it.
What is, okay, yeah. Who are you most similar to from Friends?
I'd say Rachel or Hayley Dunphy. You know, just like the really ditzy kind.
Really?
I will just go with play. My mum says I'm exactly like Hayley Dunphy. Oh, okay, he doesn't even know who that is, so I could be anyone.
You need to start watching it. It's actually
I tried to take him, but he won't.
Your secret talent. Do you have the secret talent?
No, I probably think my actual job.
So you make
designer.
Oh, okay. You make websites.
Yeah, like apps and stuff. Yeah. And I think that, well, before I did Muay Thai, I was extremely creative.
Really fast.
You was a creative.
Fast and creative.
I do that around training. I'm a designer.
Why don't you guys make an app one day then, or something like
it's
a training?
I'm joking. He's like,
Where's
my VP money?
We're just going to keep seeing how it goes, really. Mm-hmm. See how it goes.
Go with the flow. I'm not injured. Yeah. I've never been injured from a fight. And so if I just can keep training, I'm just going to keep going.
Who has the better head?
Obviously. Just when they get that high. I said, marrying you.
Oh.
Him. Oh. He said, don't care about it. You need to train on a playlist, don't you? Wow.